Hi Virgo, Raye Turonek here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the month's upcoming challenges, take advantage of its opportunities, and even look forward to its blessings. Now, should you like to learn more about Raye Turonek, the author, you can hit the down bar. All of my links are below, as well as the links to the Healing Chakra Beads and Mental Chatter Musings monthly newsletter, where you can find these horoscopes in written form, writing tips and resources, healing tips and resources, as well as a special feature from our star player of the month, who happens to be Brianna Cole, entertainment mogul extraordinaire. I implore you to dive into the newsletter and check out my sneak peeks and what Brianna has in store for you in our spotlight section. Now, and remember, you can hit the down bar for that newsletter. Now, let's get into why we're here, Virgo, to go over your month of January, okay? Let's start at Uranus. Uranus is the planet of shocks and surprises, revolution. It's in Taurus. The earth sign of Taurus reigns over our money, our values, our resources. Okay, this is your sister sign. You trying to sign it brings you blessings normally. But now that Saturn and Jupiter have moved into Aquarius, they will be squaring, lending a squaring aspect to the Uranus transit, causing challenges that could catch us off guard in our areas of friends and high hopes. Now, we'll have to put in extra effort in these areas, but it will bring blessings that are worth it with Jupiter there as well. Now, the next year will be about friends and high hopes, just like 2020 was about career for the collective. So you can expect big changes as far as friends and high hopes are concerned, goals, as well as big changes as far as work, health, and daily routines for you, where you are of service to others. Now, right now, Uranus is retrograde. It goes direct on the 14th at 6 degrees Taurus, okay? Now, because we are already we're actually still in Capricorn season. So I'll go over, what you're going to go through during Capricorn season, because it is still in aspect and it's still in effect until the 19th when the sun moves into Aquarius. So Mercury, the planet of skills and communication, your ruler, it entered Capricorn, your area of romance, creativity, and children, which you trine. It entered there on December the 20th. This position allows you to be sharp in perception. You can see both sides of the coin now, which will allow you to make the right decision. If you choose to do both, then so be it. You can handle two things at once. Now, favor in communication as to skills comes into your sectors of long distance travel, education, the way you think and the things you preach, your skill set. Your words and skills are on point this season, okay? But of course, where there is envy of your talents and tongue, there will be the haters, okay? They will be coming from your areas of home and family, as well as career. Lower vibrational tendencies or learned behavior among family and roots could be mucking up matters, okay? You will still see opportunities in communication or to showcase your skills in the sectors of relationships, as well as communication, siblings, your networks of people, over the internet and things like that. Maybe it's time to sit down and talk to a sibling or someone you see as a brother or sister. Get out there and talk to people in your networks, because you definitely have the gift of gab right now. Now is the time. Once the sun moved over into in Capricorn on the 21st, this all became a focus. Your skills to juggle more than one task at a time with diplomacy is illuminated. While the sun is in Capricorn, you can expect changes to our areas of self and relationships to be highlighted at this time. Okay? Endings can bring us opportunities in shared finances. The death of something can bring a rebirth in another area during Capricorn season. A creative endeavor, dreams, illusions, delusions, fantasy can even present an opportunity. So shocking blessings as to good fortune can also be seen here because of the aspect to Uranus, the trine from your sign. So here's where things are put into place during Capricorn season, not just discussed, okay? Now, Mars, the planet of energy and challenges, it entered Taurus on the 6th, okay? And you're advised not to make snide remarks or comments because shocking acts of aggression can ensue. Of course, you see what happened at the Capitol. That was on the 6th. Shocking acts of aggression, okay? Be calm and compromising. This could, all while Mars is in Taurus with Uranus, you're going to have this aspect going on, okay? It's got to go 30 degrees through this. Areas of possible concern for you. Well, first of all, this could be you seeing friction in some area or having to put forth extra effort into an area, okay? Areas that are a possible concern are work, health, and daily habits, as well as secret sacrifice and solitude, okay? And when the degrees or the planets cross over your degrees or your nodes, this is when this is going to be hit you the hardest, when it's within 5 degrees of your nodes. That's why it helps to know your chart. You could be the topic of gossip. It could catch you off guard. Okay, don't let it get you upset. Concentrate on the changes you need to make in health to better your wellness. Your body may be telling you exactly where to focus right now. Are there some changes or sacrifices you need to make in order to better accommodate the shift in your routine? Let's look at the opportunities you could have to put extra effort toward, overcoming them, the challenges, of course. Friends and high hopes could use some extra effort. You also have surprising opportunities to strengthen bonds, okay? Shared finances, endings, new beginnings will also present situations for you to work on or through obstacles. There is a silver lining. Okay, you will see shocking favor and relief from friction in the sectors of romance, creativity, and children. Okay, so you can expect the goodness there. Now, Mercury, the planet of skills and communication and even intellect, shifted into Aquarius today on the 8th. Wealth can be lost as quickly but it's still Capricorn season, remember. Wealth can be lost as quickly as it is obtained, but it can be achieved nonetheless. Those that think quickly on their feet are able to work independently can see success on this day. Friends could play a factor, okay? This is your area of work, health, daily habits, where you are of service to people. So first, let's see where the friction in communication or skills could be coming from as to these areas. This could shock you, okay? It will pertain to your education, skills and study, long distance travel, as well as the way you think and the things that you preach, okay? Luckily, you trying this area, so things won't be so bad. Communication, siblings, your networks of people, even short distance travel could see these blocks in communication. But it's an area that lends you an opportunity, so you can wiggle your way out of this one. Okay? And this is all while the Mercury is in Aquarius, okay? Now, as for favor in communication, as it pertains to work, health, and daily habits, we look to your sectors of personal finances as well as career. The opportunity to make some cash through a work endeavor or to take on extra hours could present itself. Opportunities to communicate or showcase skills in work, health, or daily habits also surfaces in your sectors of home and family, as well as shared finances, endings, and new beginnings. If you have recently finished up projects, you will have communication come in as to new projects, okay, that can grow your shared finances. Now, communication could come in that influences you to end an old health routine, okay, and start better ones. All the things noted under this transit, this Mercury and Aquarius transit, becomes a focus when Aquarius season comes in on the 19th when the sun moves over. Now, today also, Venus moved into Capricorn, your area of, or our area of career, okay? You trying this area as well. This is, Venus is the planet of pleasure, romance, finances, okay? For you, Capricorn is going to deal with romance, creativity, and children, okay? So this is aspecting career, also romance, creativity, and children for you, okay? Now, the favor, this area, you favor, like I said, this area, so you should be able to work through things with Venus here, especially. That puts the added favor on there. Use your intuition when making decisions. Know not only your motivation for certain actions, but the motivation of others. You may be juggling projects in love and work to create abundance. First, let's see the areas of concern. Personal finances and resources, as well as shared finances, endings, and new beginnings. You could be overspending on a romantic partner or pleasure pursuits, which is depleting your shared finances. You have the opportunity to create abundance in love or finances, okay? Through the sectors of relationships as well as communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people. You will see favor in romance, creativity, and children. In the area of long distance travel, education, even the way you think and the things that you preach. So your creativity grants you favor. Even from afar, people are noticing it. Your education, your skills, what you're all about, and they love it. Even in a romantic sense, someone at a distance is favoring you, okay? You might be also taking a trip with family. Now on the 9th, tomorrow, Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, is 4 degrees Aquarius, our collective area of friends and high hopes. It sextiquadrate the true node at 19 degrees Gemini, okay? Your other, not sister, I wouldn't say sister sign, but it's ruled by Mercury as well, just like you. Our area of communication, Gemini, is our area of communication, siblings, community, even short distance travel. Now, communicating with friends online grants you connections. So mind your loins. Avoid tempting but dangerous pleasure pursuits because one could face utter devastation because of it. Okay? Now, avoid loud, boisterous opponents. Creative arts are favored during this transit, and powerful friends can provide aid to those with a keen vision as to their goals. Career as well as work, health, and daily routines is aspected here, okay? Now, on January the 11th, Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, is at 5 degrees Aquarius, and it's going to be sextile Chiron at 5 degrees Aries. One could become a leader in their field if they are cunning. Obstacles are overcome with the assistance of powerful friends or family. A goal can be accomplished, okay? Spiritual guides, those in advertising, schooling to better their craft, can see success on this day. Or a spiritual leader might say something that just gives you that spark of intuition you needed, or inspiration you needed, You can heal things in the area of shared finances, endings, and new beginnings, okay? Work through health. Work through daily routines and where you are of service to people, okay? You have the opportunity to heal things in work as well. Now, physical health is linked to financial health, okay? Remember that. Your work on your all-around wellness. They say lower back pain is linked to financial worries. So you want to keep your core strengthened and your back strengthened. Now, on January the 13th, the new moon in Capricorn comes in at 23 degrees. So be honest and straightforward and driven to your goals. This will garner you true friends, okay? This is your area of favor for you. Romance, creativity, and children. For this 2-week moon cycle, let's find out where the favor, opportunity, and friction is coming in from. Now, favor shows up in the sectors of self as well as long distance travel, education, and study. Now remember, this is a 2-week moon cycle. Okay, the energies last for 2 weeks is what I mean. Okay, you're looking good and you're sounding good. Even those at a distance from you notice you, and this grants you opportunity, Virgo. Opportunities surface in your sectors of relationships as well as communication, your networks of people, your siblings, short distance travel, getting from point A to point B in short distances, your networks of people, I think I said that. All of those avenues will grant you opportunities, okay? The relationships you have with people within those sectors. A water sign person is aspected here. Your only friction as to this moon cycle shows up in your areas of personal finances, as well as shared finances, endings, and new beginnings. Looks like you need to take an opportunity to communicate or collaborate with someone within your networks of people if you want to create new beginnings in finances. Now on the 14th, Uranus goes direct at 6 degrees Taurus. Shocking events can occur if one chooses to follow the head below as opposed to the head on your shoulders, if you know what I mean. And even besides that, this is a day you want to be calm, cool, and collected, okay? Women, you're not excluded from this. Mind your morals. Luckily, you try in this area, Virgo, so the shock shouldn't throw you for too much of a loop. Now, secret sacrifice and solitude, gossiping, things like that, could say a secret blessing shows up for you. You could hear a secret that's negative in some aspect, but winds up working out for you. Obstacles in the sector of work, health, and daily routines could catch you off guard, but they could also be fated. Surprises as to this transit could show up in your sectors of romance, creativity, and children as it pertains to long distance travel, your education and study and skills, the way you think, what you're all about, the way you preach. A child could surprise you by coming to visit from afar. You could be taking an impromptu trip with the kids. Your creative works could gain you favor. Even shocking opportunities surface in friends and high hopes, as well as relationships. You are forging relationships, but Neptune is here. So be realistic when dealing with Pisces or a person who exhibits those energies. Okay? Sun, moon, or rising. Now, January the 17th, Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, is in Aquarius, and it's square Uranus in Taurus, both at 6 degrees. Okay? Shocking events can occur if one chooses to follow the head below as opposed to the head on your shoulders. Okay? Mind your morals because violence can ensue. Don't be impressed by catcalls. Okay? Your areas of work, health, and daily habits, as well as long distance travel, education, and study, the way you think and the things you preach is noted here. Someone at work or over the web could be showing you increased attention. Okay? They could be impressed by your skills, and you'll be surprised at who it is. Now, something big could happen in the world as well. I do want to note that just because it's, that square is there. We could see something huge in the world probably pertaining to this mess going on, as with the riots. Now, on January the 19th, Vesta is retrograde at 21 degrees. Virgo, your sign. Virgo is about, is about devotion, and it's going to be retrograde at 21 degrees. Don't allow yourself to be swindled out of love or money by a slick-tongued charlatan character. Devote yourself to something that will make you better. A sacrifice could have to be made, but focus on your creative works or pursuits, okay? This will usher in the goodness from this transit and bring you success. Favor as to your devotion surfaces in education, skills, and study, long distance travel, even the way you think and the things you preach. As to romance, romance, creativity, and children. Okay, these will yield good results, those areas. Now, your devotion can be threatened in the areas of home and family as well as career. This means you could be being devoted to others, as well as others being devoted to you. This pertains to you being devoted to others and others being devoted to you. So work on your career and your home life balance, okay? And try to work with others on theirs, your significant other, and things like that. People you have creative projects with in a home-based business. Now, opportunities to work on devotion surfaces in your sectors of friends and high hopes, as well as communication, your networks of people, siblings, short distance travel. A Scorpio or one who exhibits these energies is aspected here. Where could you do better? Where could you do better to work on these connections? Ask yourself that when you're dealing with this retrograde. Now, on January the 19th, it's Aquarius season. The sun enters Aquarius at 0 degrees. So thinking on your feet and expressing quick-wittedness this season can bring you success. Friends and high hopes is definitely a focus during Aquarius season. Wealth can be lost as quickly as it is achieved, okay? But it can be achieved nonetheless. Friends could play a factor. This is your area of work, health, and daily habits. But first, let's see where the friction could be coming in as to these areas. Now, this could surprise you. It will pertain to your education, long distance travel, the way you think and the things you preach, something you may have said that's, you're regretting or something like that. Luckily, you try in this area so you can smooth things over. Communication, siblings, your networks of people, even short distance travel could also see blocks. But it's an area also that lends you a opportunity. So you can wiggle out of this one. Someone could assist you, or you'll find a way, an opportunity. As for the favor, it pertains to your work, health, and daily habits. That pertains to your sector of work, health, and daily habits, where you are of service to people. We look to your sectors of personal finances as well as career. So the opportunity to make some cash through a work endeavor or work extra hours presents itself. Opportunities in work, health, and daily routines, where you are of service to people, it will surface in your sectors of home and family. It could be a home-based business as well as shared finances, endings, and new beginnings. So if you have recently finished up projects, like I said, when Mercury came here, you could have communication come your way as to new projects that will grow your shared finances, okay? You're ending old health routines and starting better ones. Now on the 20th, Saturn is going to be at 3 degrees Aquarius. It's going to be semi-square Neptune in Pisces at 18 degrees. This angle favors the arts, especially those working on crafts pertaining to love or children. Focus on the loyalty and sincerity as opposed to things that rouse your sensual desires. Be optimistic about your creative pursuits and use your words to garner the favor you're looking to achieve. Your areas of work, health, and daily routines, as well as relationships, is aspected here. Now on the 21st, the next day, Saturn is going to be at 4 degrees Aquarius. It's going to be sesquiquadrate the true node at 19 degrees Gemini. Avoid tempting but dangerous pleasure pursuits. You could face utter devastation because of it. Creative arts are favored during this transit, especially to those with a keen vision as to their goals, because your friends, your powerful friends, can provide aid on this day as well. But that loud, boisterous opponent is still there. Someone could be slandering your name in order to damage your reputation. Hopefully it's not you slandering someone's name to damage their reputation, okay? This is playing out in your area of career as well as work, health, and daily routines, where you are of service to others. Now on January the 26th, Neptune is at 19 degrees Pisces. It's square the true node at 19 degrees Gemini. Avoid loud, boisterous opponents, because someone could be slandering your name in order to damage your reputation on this day as well. So be practical and realistic, okay? Hone your skills in the area in which you intend to cultivate a career. Remain focused, okay? Maintain a clear focus on what you want. And if you are the person that's gossiping and being that boisterous, rude character, don't do that, It's not nice to, you treat people how you want to be treated. Okay, you want to focus on you cultivating your skills, because when you spit dirt on others' names like that, that comes back around on you. That's karma, okay? And karma is very real, my friend, okay? This involves your areas of relationships and career, okay? So where you relate to people of career, or have said things to people in career, or where they relate to you or have said things to you. Tread, or will be saying things to each other. Tread lightly in the area of career relationships, okay? Now on January the 27th, Pluto, the planet of rebirth, renewal, and resources. This is about a rebirth in career. It's at 25 degrees Capricorn, and it's biquintile the true node in Gemini at 19 degrees, okay? Of course, that chance for you to be slandering somebody's name could be there on that day, or they could be doing it to you. Those that are proud and honest and generous and pure at heart should avoid loud, boisterous characters. This is playing out in your area of career as well as romance, creativity, and children. So the rebirth you're looking for in romance, creativity, and children will take less effort. You favor the area of Capricorn. Okay, career, on the other hand, might take a little more caution, because Gemini is noted here, or one who exhibits those energies, okay? Now, on January the 28th, the full moon in Leo is at 9 degrees. This is your area of secret sacrifice and solitude, gossip, things like that, restrictions, privacy. Be mindful when traveling, okay? If people are asking too much of you, let your concerns be known without being short-tempered, okay, Virgo? You can only do so much. You are working through your own issues as well. Friction under this 2-week moon cycle can happen in the areas of communication, your networks of people, siblings, someone you see as a sibling, somebody you might call sis or bro, short distance travel, the way you think and the things you preach, and things like that. People near or far or even on the World Wide Web can be a source of irritation for you. Okay? Now, focus on the favor, as to secret sacrifice and solitude. The goodness is aspecting from your areas of home and family, as well as shared finances, endings, and new beginnings. New beginnings in home and family, as well as shared finances, is a welcome blessing. Shared finances. Shocking secrets could be revealed that ends up being a blessing for you. Okay? Now, opportunities during this moon cycle are in the areas of secret sacrifice and solitude come from personal finances as well as career. So you could get the scoop on a career endeavor. A Gemini or someone who exhibits those energies could be noted here. So it could be gossip about them as well or something like that. The opportunity to grow your resources or communicative reach is aspected here. Now, last but not least, on the 30th, Mercury goes retrograde in Aquarius at 26 degrees. You can be sociable. It is the time to be sociable and enjoy friends online, even if it's just on the web. Shocking or surprising communication could come from people in our networks. Old friends and contacts could return. The past could catch you off guard this transit. Those that think quickly on their feet and are able to work independently can see success. Friends could play a factor. Okay, this is your area of work, health, and daily habits. First, let's see where the friction to communication and skills could be coming from. And this could shock you, okay? It will pertain to education, your skill set, long distance travel, the way you think, the things you preach. Luckily, you're trying this area, so things won't be so bad. Communication, siblings, and your networks of people. Even short distance travel could see blocks in communication, but it's an area that lends you an opportunity so you can wiggle your way out of that one with assistance, okay? Now, as for the favor in communication as it pertains to work, health, and daily habits during this retrograde cycle, they come from your sectors of personal finances and career. Now, the opportunity to make some cash through a work endeavor or extra hours could present itself. And this would be a past project or something you've been wanting to get off the ground or something someone else has been wanting to get off the ground for quite some time. Opportunities to communication or to showcase your past works or work on old ailments or switch up a daily routine will surface in your sectors of home and family, as well as shared finances, endings, and new beginnings. So you may be revising an old routine. It could be time to finish up past projects. These projects could grow your shared finances. Communication could come in that influences you to end old health routines and start new and better ones. Thank you so much for sticking with me for this monthly update. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I hope I'm able to be back next month for this. I'm doing a lot of projects, but I will definitely try to get the video scopes to you next month as well. Bye-bye, guys. I'll see you next month.